Imagine working 6 straight 12-hour shifts, no food, no break, just hunger and exhaustion. Why? Because someone, a faceless coward, kept stealing my lunch out of the fridge. Now imagine the day you finally snap, and the revenge you cook up almost kills the thief who's been tormenting you. Yeah, this is my story. 3 years ago, I was working in this massive factory. Picture hundreds of workers, machines screaming all day long, and a break room fridge stuffed with leftovers, sandwiches, and quick lunches. But here's the kicker, the factory didn't just hire employees directly. They ran through 5 different temp services. That meant new faces cycled in every day. It was like a revolving door, you never really knew who you'd see tomorrow. No sense of community. No trust. Just survival. In a place like that, lunch is sacred. It's your one reward after grinding on the floor for hours. It's the difference between dragging yourself through the shift and actually surviving it. That's when it started happening. Day 1, I go to grab my lunch. Gone. I thought maybe I misplaced it. Day 2, same thing. Day 3, 4, 5, 6 lunches, 6 days, completely stolen. 6 12-hour shifts, running on fumes, staring at everyone around me, wondering, who the hell keeps taking my food? Do you know what that does to you? It's not just hunger, it's humiliation. You feel powerless. Violated. Someone is treating you like a joke. Every time I opened that fridge, my chest tightened, my fists clenched. I wanted to scream. And every person in that break room became a suspect. By the end of that week, I was a man possessed. My mind raced with ideas, evil, petty, and brilliant. I thought about filling a container with dog food. I thought about dumping in laxatives, but none of that felt strong enough. None of it carried the message. Then, it hit me. Sitting in my kitchen one night, I stared at the jar of Carolina Reaper peppers. If you don't know, the Reaper is the hottest pepper on Earth. We're talking millions of Scoville units. One tiny bite will make you sweat, cry, and beg for mercy. I thought, this is it. This is how I end the reign of the lunchbox bandit. So I spent all night preparing the most devilishly beautiful steak fajitas. Tender strips of steak, sautéed onions, fresh tortillas. But the piece de resistance, a homemade pico de gallo, minced with Carolina Reapers so finely, you couldn't tell the danger hidden inside. I topped it off with a sprinkle of cilantro, lime wedges on the side. Honestly, it looked like a 5-star restaurant dish. I wanted it to tempt whoever dared to steal it. I packed it neatly in Tupperware, sealed with a clear lid, so every thief could admire my work. Next morning, I walked into that break room, heart pounding. My container went into the fridge. And then I waited. Every hour ticked by like torture. My stomach growled, but my brain kept whispering, patience, justice is coming. And then, it happened. About an hour later, a scream echoed from the break room. A woman's voice, help. Somebody help. We all rushed in. And there he was, the lunchbox bandit, collapsed on the floor, gasping, clawing at his throat. His face beat red, eyes watering, sweat pouring down like rain. He wasn't just in pain, he was suffocating. Panic filled the room. People scrambled. Someone called 911. Turns out, the Carolina Reaper didn't just burn his mouth, it triggered a full-blown asthma attack. He was rushed out on a stretcher, barely conscious. And you know what? He never said a word. Not to the boss, not to HR, not to me. He knew he brought it on himself. And me? I kept my mouth shut too. Because how do you explain that your revenge fajitas almost took a man's life? But deep down, I felt it. Justice. Finally. The thief got exactly what he deserved. He stole my food, my energy, my dignity for days. And karma came for him in the form of the hottest pepper on the planet. The irony still makes me laugh. He thought he was getting a free meal. Instead, he got a free trip to the ER. Sometimes, karma doesn't need a helping hand, but other times, you've got to spice things up yourself. Mess with a man's lunch, and you're not just stealing food, you're stealing his sanity. And eventually, that's gonna burn you. So, what do you think? Did the lunchbox bandit get what he deserved, or did I go too far?